Hey everyone, and welcome to another edition of Gifted Monkey TV, all things toy and toy related. I'm your host, Jordan Preston. When we come back, we're going to take a look at an action figure from the guys over at MEZCO. He's one of Earth's mightiest heroes, and just may give your Marvel Legends collection a great American beatdown.
Respect the monkey!
All right, guys, and we're back, keeping with the promise of the awesomeness. The MEZCO 112 Captain America modern version action figure. Look at this. This box is so cool. We're going to take a look at it. And you know, MEZCO is doing their thing with these 112 versions, what they call their 112 series, because that's the size, 112 size. They're doing the 112 series where they give you action figures the size of like your Marvel Legends or like your regular 6.5-inch action figures. But what they do is they give it kind of a Hot Toys twist where they put highly detailed cloth elements on it and highly detailed sculpting on it. So it's like a small little Hot Toys. But let's take a look at the box first and we'll get to it. The MEZCO 112 Contemporary Captain America box is very simple but nice. It's a very nice, smooth design. I like the feel of it, nice and sturdy. But on the front, you see it's just Captain America's shield, the symbol. On the side, you see the same thing. It's his shield. It says 112 Captain America, MEZCO.com 112. But on the back, it has Captain America, the actual action figure. It shows you the alternate Steve Rogers head, a nice little muted picture of the Steve Rogers head. It shows you Captain America in a few action poses, and it shows you little pieces of his detail of the action figure. So very good like that is that box. And on the top it just says 112. And on the bottom it has all the indicia from MEZCO Company of the people who helped bring you this great gift. So let's open this box and get cracking and see what we got. So we remove the outer sleeve of the Captain America box like that, and there, lo and behold, a box that looks just like the outer sleeve box. It does. It looks completely exactly like the outer sleeve box. The only difference is that it has a little magnetized side opening to it, and you open it like that, and there we go. Nice. We see Captain America housed inside with all his accessories. We see on this side, they give you a nice little version of the flag. And that's how it looks on the inside. Kind of cool. It looks so tiny in there. You expect them to be big. Let's take them out and let's take a look at the accessories cap. Captain America comes with some nifty accessories. They gave you a boatload of hands with this guy. If you can't figure out a pose to put your Captain America in with all these selections of hands, you're in trouble, my friend. These are what comes. These hands, see how small they are? So tiny. They look like Hot Toys sculpted hands, but they're so tiny. I got to hold it with a tweezer. Look at that. They come with two fists that come standard on the figure already, but I took them off for the sake of this video. So these were already on cap in the box. They come with a thumbs up finger. Look at that. Nice. Thumbs up hand. They come with like a static hand of action, like that. You can grip the shield, hold the shield. Comes with like a karate chop saluting hand. So either karate chop or salute. This is definitely a holding hand. Let's see that, holding hand. Comes with another one of the static hands for the right side and the left side. So there we go. And they give you a holding hand. It's like a fist, but it's open a little bit. So I guess it holds a shield or anything else you might want them to hold, a knife, a gun, or whatever, an item. Comes with the finger pointing hand, which is very popular with Captain America. I don't know where that started from. I think it started from the Avengers movie when he pointed and he said, Hulk, smash. Because every Captain America I've seen since then seems to come with a finger pointing hand, no matter if it's Hasbro, Hot Toys, or MEZCO. They always have a finger pointing option hand in there. There you go, giving an order, strike, attack, I'm on to you, that type of thing. That, let's see, and of course, this even more a saluting hand or a karate chop hand too, but see the thumb is straight out. It's not bent like the first one. It's a little different in thumb. Where I find my other one. Oh, well, it's over there somewhere. but it's a little different in thumb. Well, here it is. A little different in thumb. Thumb is bent on that one. Thumb is not on that one. And last but not least, another thumb bent for their left and right hands. Cap also comes with 2 grenades. I don't know if I can lift these up with my tweezers, but yeah, I can. Look at that. 2 grenades. Nice. 2 of those to put on his belt. Comes with this nifty canteen that can go on his belt as well. It just pegs right in with a little hole in the back. Comes with a nice knife. For the size of this knife, it has nice detail on it. The hilt of the knife, the handle looks very nice. Little detail on it, and also the serrated blade looks very cool too on that knife. It looks sharp. Oh, it is sharp. And it's plastic, hard plastic. No rubber. It's actually hard plastic. Cap also comes with an alternate Steve Rogers head. Nice sculpting on the Steve Rogers head. It's just a basic Caucasian blonde guy. It's not based on any type of rendition of Chris Evans or a comic book character's particular Cap. It's just based on a regular Captain America blonde guy. But it's a nice, within that context, it looks very cool. Comes with a strap that goes around his back, which you put on the shield. This is actually magnetized. This is kind of hard rubbery plastic. And this is a little harder right here in the back. And it magnetizes the little back that comes on his shield. You stick it right on there like that. And it hangs right on his shield, see? Very nice. And of course, the aforementioned shield. Shield has a handle on it. You can grip his hand in it. And when you put it on his back, you just put it right there on his back. They also give you this cute little baggie to put your extra accessories in if you don't want to keep the box or put it back in the box. That's kind of cool. It says 112, MEZCO. And let's get to his shield display base. Cap comes with this nifty display base. It's kind of a hard plastic, but it's in a kind of a similarity of his shield. It's done in the form of his shield, as you can see. It comes with this little plastic plug that sticks in the top, so in case you just want to stand Captain America on it, you can stand him on it. But if you want to put him in some type of suspension, it comes with this little neck crane thing here that has grippers on the front. And you just plug it in, and there you go. And it's adjustable. So you can get Cap, and it bends all the way down like that. You get Cap and some nice flying kicks, goes all the way back. And the cradle goes 360. That is so nifty. All right, let's take a look at his articulation. All right, before we get into Cap's articulation, I'm just going to show you some swap-out stuff he has and how his accessories go on him real quick. His head, easy, just pops off like that. Put the Steve Rogers head on, has a little hole peg in it like that. Goes right on in there, fits very nice and flush with his costume. The hand pegs, easy. Pegs are already set in the hands. You just take that and plug them in. Like so. Nope, let me make sure. Last thing I want to do is break this guy up before I even get a chance to play with him. Here we go. And his hands peg in like that. There we are. Hands are pegged in. His knife goes in his boot. Like so. If I can get it in there. There we go. The canteen has a little hole peg in it, and what you do is you decide what you want to swap out. You just pull out one of these things, and a little plug sticks out, and you just put the canteen on in place of it if you want the canteen. Otherwise, leave him basic like he has on right now. That type of thing. And then the shield strap goes on very simple, I hope. It goes on very simple. Please go on very simple. Yeah. Yes, it does. Thank God. Thank God, man. All right, kids, don't try this at home. That was good. We got it in. And there it is, the zip, and the shield will pop right on his back like so. So let's take a look at Steve Rogers, a.k.a. Captain America. Let's take a look at his articulation. Cap's head gives you full rotation, 360. You go up about that much, oops, and it pops off. Look at that. You go up about that much, goes down about this much. You get rotation up here in the shoulders, restricted by the suit. The suit has this very cool mesh, real feeling mesh feel on it. So it is kind of tight on him, so it restricts his arms going up too high. But that's about the height you got right there. And the rotation would go 360, but once again, the suit restricts that. You get nice bicep swivel on the top of his bicep, 360 bicep. Arm goes down about that much, comes up about this much. Wrist rotation you get, but there is no wrist swivel. There's very little play in the wrist swivel, so his wrist does not go up and down like that too easy, but it does swivel full 360. As well as his gauntlets, so you can make the gauntlets change to any direction of his hand. And the same with the left side. If I can stop knocking off his accessories today, that would be kind of cool. All right, same with the left side, same deal. He has a slight ab crunch, goes down about that much, goes up and back about this much. He does have a waist swivel, but once again, because it has full fabric costume on him, the uniform, it doesn't swivel that much. It's hindered by the pull of the costume. Legs go out about that much, back about this much. He has a double jointed knee. Swivel in the calf, the boot, the actual whole boot is molded onto his pants. It swivels about that much. The foot itself will give you a 360 swivel. No pivot to speak of on the ankle. No ankle pivot to speak of. No toe articulation. That's the difference between a Marvel Legends and this, where MEZCO falls short of a Marvel Legends. So you sacrifice a little bit of that super duper articulation that you get in like a Marvel Legend. You sacrifice that to get the detail and the cloth. Oops, the detail on the cloth of a Captain America Steve Rogers, like that. So that's what you sacrifice it to get that. And of course the grenades can hang on his belt buckle, however you want to do that. And for some reason, I can't put these on here. This thing is so small, so tiny, it's like having a Hot Toys or a Sideshow action figure with our accessories, but the size of having a Marvel Legends, which means you have to have either very dainty small fingers, pliers, or tweezers at your disposal, and be very careful because you might break him trying to whittle him in to do stuff. So that's how he would look, like that, in a Steve Rogers All-American pose. This guy is all sorts of awesome. There's some things I like about him on his costume is I like the sculpting on his helmet. Now this is the contemporary imaginating of Captain America, so it doesn't have the wings that stick out like the traditional old-style classic Captain America. So the rings are actually on his helmet like that. You see them right there. They're kind of raised off of his helmet, but they're actually a part of his helmet. I like that look. I like the sculpting on his face. I like the A. It's fresh, clean paint. They did a nice paint job. The paint apps on this are really great. I like the tunic collar on him right there that goes around. I really love and enjoy the actual fabric of this costume. They made the ridges pop out that look like mesh. So it looks like a different fabric than the rest of his costume, and it feels like a different fabric than the rest of his costume. I like that the A is also raised and blazoned up. The strap that goes around his shoulder that's removable looks good too. And when you put it on, it got nice little weather-wearing paintings on there. Very good applications. The red and white of his traditional waist is shown here. I love that they kept that in there. And that's of a fabric. That's like a knit fabric, but it's really nice. And the belt has nice detail too. See the way the grenade hangs on there? I love the belt with that detail. Also, there's a magnet right in this gauntlet. There's a magnet on the top of this gauntlet on one of these brown straps that make the shield stick onto his forearm, as well as you can put the handle in his hand like that, one of his hands. There's a nice knit on the pants, and then the plastic of the boots. The boots are hard plastic, molded, sculpted plastic, with the fabric of the pants tucked right into them. So you can't pull the pants out. They're like sewn, adhered, glued inside to the calves of the boot. Very nice. I like the weathering on the hands. They put dark, nice shading, washing on the hands. As we turn Cap around, nice and slow. I like the white. They kept the white on there, very nice. That's also a knit fabric. As we turn to the back, I like the accessories that come already on him, on his belt. He's getting ready to try to fall. Stay up, Cap, for a minute. I like the accessories that come on the side of his belt. That's very nice. You see his cap butt in the back like there. I like that his pants are baggy. Once again, this is a traditional Imagineering of Cap, so it's not that skin-tight fabric suit like you see in the classic World War II Cap. This is a little bit of a baggy, practical, utilitarian fighting pants where they bag out a little bit, and then the top of him are tight so he can move around. I like the washings they're wearing on the boots. Very nice. I like the knife that's removable, goes in and out there. I like that too. I like the silver applications. Silver applications on his boot. And as you see, on the bottom, they give you whole pegs and they give you little grips on his boot. He gets grips on his boots. That's very nice. This guy is really cool. Would he replace your Marvel Legends? I'm not too sure of that yet. But I do like him. He doesn't stand too well by himself. Some Marvel Legends stand better than he does. He doesn't stand that well himself without the stand. But we're learning. So let's put him up and see if we can get him standing one more time. Cap, be good. Or no Tony Stark. All right, so there he is. I think he's really cool. I like him. I like him a lot. MEZCO did a great job with him. He looks really good. Well, guys, I hope you like this look at our MEZCO 112 Collective Captain America modern version. This guy's kind of boss. I like him, but let me show you a little, just for you guys who want a size comparison. This is a Marvel Legends Captain America in the box, because I don't take a lot of my figures out the box. This is a Marvel Legends Civil War Captain America. They're about roughly the same height, but you get a good deal of what he looks like compared with a plastic figure. Now, I don't think MEZCO 112 is going to put Marvel Legends out of business because, for one, the price point is a little bit too high for a lot of people that want to collect a lot of things. Secondly, they don't have a big library of characters yet. They just started doing MEZCO 112 about a year or two ago, so they only have about maybe 10 characters in their pantheon so far. But where they fall flat is because of the fabric costumes, you don't get the full bit of articulation like you would on a Marvel Legends. But because they have that costume, you get some cool detail at a small 112 scale, which is really fantastic that they can fit all that costume and all that nice detail and paintwork on a small scale. Because the smaller you go in the scale, the harder it is to paint and to mold and to get all those little details in. So the fact that MEZCO can do this is really very nice. I like the colorings that they did. I like what they're doing with this. But once again, I don't think it's going to beat Hasbro. They ain't got nothing to worry about. But they're a nice addition to your Hasbro collection. Should you get them? Well, this guy here runs you about $80. That's the thing. The price point for the MEZCOs 112, they run about $80 or more. 80, 90. I think I've seen some even up to 100, depending on what the licensing is. And they've had Marvel and DC. So they have some Batman, they have Punisher, they have Superman, they have Batman v Superman, that movie. And they're coming out with some Suicide Squad, and they're coming out with Punisher and Flash and a whole bunch of other guys. You can check their website at mezco.com, and they'll show you a list of and pictures of what they got coming out. This guy is really badass and is really nice complement to your figure collection. If you collect small 6-inch, 7-inch figures, he's a nice addition to it. So, should you get him? If you collect all things Captain America, I think he'd be a nice addition to your collection because he's a conversation starter. Because in a whole sea of plastic, when you get to a guy this size in the costume, in a fabric costume and done so well, people are going to say, wow, that is really nice. He looks like a small miniature museum piece. So yeah, I think he's worth the investment. Check him out. What do you guys think? Do you guys like MEZCO 112 figures? Are they too high in price for you? Is it out of the ballpark for you to spend something like that on a 6-inch figure? Do you have this Captain America? Do you have a MEZCO? Write down below and let me know your thoughts on these MEZCO 112 figures because you know I'll get back to you. Also, thank you guys so much as we build our subscription. If you liked the review today, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. We're coming in with new shows all the time now, so thank you, and thank you guys for all your support. Check us out also on Facebook and on Pinterest because we have different things on that medium than we do on YouTube. And as always, playing with toys and action figures, especially a high-quality 112 scale Captain America modern version from the guys over at MEZCO. Action figure can be as fun as a barrel of monkeys. But respect the monkey. Play nice. Take care, guys.